Hi, hello there, and welcome to the channel. The quick addiction today is how I am making gold using only fish with two simple, easy, and yet super inflated fish shuffles. So grab that coffee, please get comfy, and let's get started. I will be keeping this video short, sweet and simple, so jumping right in, I would like to share with you two fish flips I am currently using in game to make gold. So starting with the easier and simple flip first. This fish flip only requires you to unlock cooking once you have completed the opening quest line and made your way to the new capital city called Dornagal. You do not need to level cooking in order to do this flip because you learn the recipe we shall be using right from the start. For this simple and effective flip, first go to the auction house and pray that it's working and open up the cooking reagent tab. Now start by looking at the price on fresh fillets, which is a new reagent and will be in very high demand as it's needed not just for leveling the cooking profession, but it's all needed for most endgame food buffs needed for raids and mythic runs. It takes 5 fish to craft the fresh fillet, and the amount you get will become better the higher your cooking skill is. So compare prices on the fish on the auction house against fresh fillet prices and simply buy the cheapest fish you can get. I went with Dilly Dally Days as they was being sold for as little as 3 gold each at the time. Now just place down a campfire and convert all fish you just brought into fresh fillet and then post them back on the auction house for a tidy profit. Prices will jump up and down currently because it is the start of the expansion, but this will be in demand for a few weeks yet, so take full advantage of this now. Moving on to the second flip. This flip will require you to have max level in fishing in order to take full advantage, as this flip does require you to actually fish, which will drastically improve your overall profit per fish. Like before, first start by checking and comparing prices on 2 fish. The first fish we need is called a regal dotty back fish, which is used to lure and attract the more profitable Queen's Law fish and what we are after. If the price of the regal dotty back is lower than 1 Queen's Law fish, then you're good to go, so simply buy as many as you like and let's move on. After testing, I have found that the best zone in my own opinion for this fish flip is Hallow Falls, due to the amount of endgame fishing pools within this zone, and how easy they are to get to and obtain compared to all other new zones in the War Within. Once in Hallow Falls, you will need to find one of 2 fishing pools for this to work fully, and they are called Blood in the Water and the Royal Ripple fishing pools. Either pools will work, but ideally and the best one to find is the Royal Ripple pool, as it's these pools where the regal dotty fish come from, and the reason why I say it's best to have max level in fishing, as you can possibly get more fish to convert using this method and for free. Once you have located a pool, simply fish in it like you normally would and until it disappears. When this happens, throw a regal dotty back fish in the water and immediately start fishing again. This fish gives you a 100% buff, allowing you to fish for the Queen's Law fish for the next 30 seconds, which can be stacked, but is strongly advised not to do so. Despite what the tooltip may say, this is not a 100% drop, meaning you will not get a Queen's Law fish with every cast when under the buff. And using more regal dotty back fish to extend this buff further than 30 seconds is a complete waste of profits and fish, so please do not stack this buff. Instead, simply use the regal dotty back fish one at a time. This way you have a much higher chance to get a Queen's Law fish within them 30 seconds. Trust me here, I wasted so many fish testing this out, so you do not have to. The Queen's Law fish is primarily used in endgame raid buffs and will be in high demand once the new raids unlock and come into our weekly rotation. So like with the first flip, simply buy or fish for the regal dotty back, then use them to fish for the Queen's Law fish and simply sell for a profit. Taking full advantage now before more players gain max level fishing and destroy the markets. You know it will happen sooner or later, so just do not miss out. So this was the War Within fish shuffle I am using currently to make some pretty good gold in game, short, sweet and now complete. I do hope you found this useful and can make some decent gold before the markets crash. For me, however, more farming and editing is needed, so until the next one, unlike normal farmers, stay away from the crazy people and please stay safe out there.